This thin, fidgeting Aeon priest shoots furtive sidelong glances at the creature in the nearby cage while humming a nonchalant tune. When he sees that you are watching him, he flinches. Over the course of a few frantic breaths, shock becomes embarrassed anger and he opens his mouth to shout at you. Then he spots Alligern at your side and sneers.
Oh look, you found someone to chase shadows with, Alligern. How much are you paying him to pretend your blather makes sense?
It's nice to be famous. Not that you'd know, because I sure as hell don't know you. Typical order of truth acolyte here, treating tasty gossip as evidence. Doesn't matter if something's true, so long as it is interesting.
I'm not getting involved in this.
Good. No use arguing with Aeon priests anyway. You're better off throwing your words down a well.
What do you know about the creature over there?
What? It's a Nycthemeron, a biomechanical creature, an information gatherer, in fact. They're dangerous, though. You can only speak to them at night. During daylight, they'll attack without provocation.
Attacked without thinking, huh? You are practically twins.
You're planning something, aren't you?
I've heard of people like you. What are you doing? No, never mind. You just asked me. I'm working on something dangerous, and it would be an honor if you could lend your assistance. I have a device. If someone could get close enough to affix it to the creature's cage, it will activate and teleport the Nycthemeron to the Reef of Fallen Worlds. And then...
You'll study it?
In a manner of speaking, biomechanical organisms fascinate me, and Nycthemerons doubly so. I've never gotten to examine one close up. So, I want you to teleport the creature out of its cage, kill it, and bring me the memory organ.
Alright, give me the device, and I'll see what I can do.
Here it is. Be very, very careful. I don't have another one.
In front of you is a weary traveller whose grim visage is mostly obscured by a pointy hat. Upon closer inspection, the lines on his face indicate he has seen much and has many tales to tell.
Hello there, friend. Here to see the Nycthemeron, my friend in the cage over there? Or are you just looking to spend a word or two?
I want to see the creature, up close.
Your curiosity does you credit, friend. It will only cost you 25 shins.
That's too much. I'm the only one in line. How about 10 shins?
Always nice to meet a fellow barterer. Visit our guest whenever you're ready. Worth every shin, I promise. Visit our guest whenever you're ready.
Farewell.
The cage in which the creature floats is a simple frame that contains a shimmering, nearly transparent cylinder of energy. It emits a low hum, barely audible, that sets your teeth on edge. The container is a delicate filigree of ornate materials with no apparent controls, but surely they must be hidden somewhere in the traceries and protrusions of the wirework. You approach the cage, cautiously. The monster within looks like a fungal blob mated with a muscular ichthyoid. Its multiple tentacles terminate in syringes, needles, and injectors. The mass sits atop and is integrated with a floating orb of some type. It seems to be both mechanical and biological, with one system flowing smoothly into the next, a creation from some mad nightmare. The energy field darkens protectively and automatically as the creature throws itself at its walls, thrashing and striking mindlessly with its needle-tipped tentacles. The darkening is almost a strobe-like effect. The Nycthemeron seems to sense your approach and it reacts predictably, thrashing and flailing in a desperate attempt to harm you. Its struggles are fruitless. The cage holds it fast. Even as you watch, one of its tentacles coils back and blasts furious plasma at the walls of its cage. The cage holds, but the shield's dimmed to prevent any radiation from the blast from escaping. You place Beleazar's trinket on the cage near the worn panel. Legs extrude from it, moulding themselves to the shape and texture of the cage's materials, and lights flicker up and down its length. You back away from the cage slowly as the lights gain speed and duration. The light show on the cage ends as suddenly as it started, but the Nycthemeron inside begins to glow, its skin's colours sliding across the spectrum, and it dissolves from the outside in, unravelling. An audible pop accompanies its disappearance as air rushes in to fill the place where it existed, and Canadu's head snaps around at the noise. He rushes over, followed closely by his partner.
What happened here? What did you do? Where did the Nycthemeron go?
Let's not be hasty, Canadu. I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation for this. I would hope that our friend here can provide it.
I didn't see what happened.
You didn't see. Even though you're standing right there, even though you've been mooning around the cage, you'll have a hard time convincing anyone of that.
That's right, I didn't see anything.
Be that as it may, someone figured out a way to release an incredibly dangerous creature. I can only hope that someone has an idea where he's gone, because our former guest is a creature of pure destruction and someone just let him go. I only hope there aren't any innocents near his destination, because that spilled blood is now someone's fault. If the cage can't hold an Ichthemieron, it can't hold a god.
Decades of work, centuries, for nothing. You're no explorer, you're an adventurer. Too stupid to realize when something should be left alone. So you keep poking and prodding, and suddenly you're surprised when it explodes in your face. Your type never lasts long, especially when you don't see anything.
You remain silent.
It's not so bad as all that, Canadu. At least we've learned something. Exposed a weakness, yes? Even if it's not quite the way we wanted to find out. Perhaps we owe something of gratitude. But maybe that gratitude comes with time. Right now, I'm furious.
The two of them begin packing their gear wordlessly and efficiently. El-Jinto weighs the coin purse and shakes his head when Canadu looks at him. As the two pass you, Canadu looks like he's about to add something. He thinks better of it, laughs to himself, and spits at your feet as they pass by.